Hi, I'm Efua, and this is Business Solutions. Now, if there is some sort of employment in which you work with some people or someone at least, there's bound to be some sort of culture existing. Today, we want to look at that concept of workplace culture, and especially for employers, how you can go about creating that favorable culture for workplace. And to do that with me is a labor consultant, Senyor Ajabin. Hi, Senyor.
Hi.
What is workplace culture?
Well, thank you, Efua. It is how an identified organization's employees and management interact to deal with the business they are in and to serve clients, to engage with each other.
Are there types of workplace culture?
Well, yes. The crux of it would be, would revolve around the leadership style of the organization, the management style. So if the leadership style is autocratic, you have a workplace culture that is like that. If it is a very laissez-faire environment in terms of management and leadership, it's the same. So cultures are created around the leader.
For an employer, if you want to create that culture, you really have to look at how you interact with your colleagues at work.
Sure, you have to identify the type of leadership style you really want, and that also goes to inform the corporate values or the organizational values. And these values will then shape the type of culture you have.
Can culture be changed midstream, and how do they go about it?
You need to use a change management process. And let me say that you cannot change culture even within 12 months. The best may be 24 months, 2 years, or maybe 18 months. But it will work best if you set yourself a 36-month target. And then you may be able to change culture. So it's not that easy. Changing it means that you now have to change conducts and then freeze them to become behaviors and sustained behaviors, attitudes, and then you can then arrive at that kind of culture. You have to change the entire procedures and regulations that surround specific changes you want to make. Make sure you set penalties for them and you penalize people when they go against it. You reward those who are able to change faster, and it motivates the rest to also change. And then you can create a good cycle of good culture.
Now on to one of the very agitating questions when it comes to workplace, romance. Is it good or bad? And why? Office romance, workplace romance.
If when you ask me, I'm a young man, I would say it's exciting, it's good. So where workplace romance adversely affects the focus of the business, then it is wrong. But if it is implemented well, monitored well, and regulated well, I am sure often it's inures to the benefit of an organization because it keeps stress down within the organization. It improves relationships. And where relationships break down, if there are mechanisms to be able to help the parties to work it out and understand that it is business first and the relationship second, it's good.
So why would an organization, as it exists now currently, some organizations say no relationships, we don't encourage it?
I believe that they make a huge mountain out of the fallouts of workplace romance. The major challenge is that when couples are disagreeing, the little love fights, then it tends to adversely affect the business also. But if organizations can help with interpersonal relationships in the workplace, and often interpersonal relationships will not happen only between people dating, but between employees in the organization, team members and so on and so forth. People just fight about everything and nothing. And if that can be taken care of, interpersonal relationships, then I think that up and up, the benefits far outweigh the negative.
Thank you very much, Senor. This has been Business Solutions. Join us next time. Bye.